Hey there, Swifties and future Swifties, because we're hoping to convert a few new ones. Welcome back to the 40 is the New Swiftie podcast, where a millennial mom and Gen Z daughter spill the tea on all things life and Taylor Swift. I'm your host, Ariane, and in today's episode, I'll be breaking down track 8 titled Wishlist from Taylor Swift's 12th album, The Life of a Showgirl. My Gen Z daughter, Lily, has been a busy little bee this week, so there won't be a Tea with Gen Z segment. But I'm happy to report that Lily, the driving instructor, and the mailbox all survived her first driving lesson. Yay! She's actually going to have another lesson tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have another fun update from that. A few fun facts from Lily's driving lesson. She did not know that there is not a left blinker on the left side of the steering wheel and then a right blinker on the right side of the steering wheel. So when the driving instructor told her to signal right, she turned the windshield wipers on. We also assumed that he was going to be picking her up, taking her to a parking lot, because this poor girl has never operated a motor vehicle in her life, and ease her in slowly. That is not at all what happened. Sure enough, he just plops her right down in the driver's seat, tells her to adjust her mirrors, to which she promptly replied, "I don't know what that means." And then he helped guide her backing out of the driveway, which looked very smooth. Bill showed me the footage from the Ring camera, and I was so proud of how well she did that just immediately off the bat. And it turns out the driving instructor had taken a hold of the steering wheel from the passenger side. All of that being said, our girl is so brave and she's such a trooper. We went and got her official permit made at the DMV last week, and she will be hitting the road again this coming Saturday. Like I said, hopefully we'll have a positive report to provide, and also hoping that Lily will be able to join us to give that update herself. Okay, without further delay, let's dig into Wishlist, track 8 from The Life of a Showgirl, which is spelled with $2. And I'm just going to use that to segue right into my initial thoughts. So Taylor went on the New Heights podcast, which is Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce's podcast. This was her first ever podcast appearance, like ever in her career. And they did that intentionally so that she and Travis could together announce her new album, The Life of a Showgirl. They proceeded to walk us through the titles of the 12 tracks on this album. When she got to track 8, she said Wishlist, and then she's like, spelled with $2. So the S's in Wishlist are spelled with $signs instead of S's. My initial thought was, I didn't even know what to think. Taylor's not the type of person to really fixate on lifestyles or making money. I mean, obviously she's got a whole team behind her who have done a phenomenal job of building an empire. The woman does make money, and she does it very well, and she does it in a way that is appealing and engaging with her fans. I'm not denying that. She's a multi-billionaire. That's not something that she has appeared to prioritize, really, ever. It's always been about the music and the fans first. So when I saw the $signs, I thought that was very strange. I decided very quickly it must have something more to do with other people. Perhaps it was a burn song. She was going to call somebody out about their wish list being like superficial or materialistic. I really didn't know what to think, but I can definitely tell you that I did not see coming what we got. I do want to give a quick explicit warning. There are a few explicit words in the lyrics of this song. I made a decision early on that at times I will read the swear words in the lyrics. We will never drop the F-bomb on this podcast. If I am reading the explicit lyrics and she does choose to use that word, I will just say F bleep. I'm never going to actually say that word on here. That being said, there are some other explicit words in these lyrics. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that before we move forward. Also, just like we did with Eldest Daughter, I will copy and paste the lyrics into the comments so that you can follow along if you want. We will also, on Spotify, we will link the explicit and clean versions of this song, and there happens to be an acoustic version of this song. Now, I already own that on a CD. It's now available to stream, so we'll link that one too. It's been interesting to listen to the acoustic versions of the songs because sometimes they have a very different feel. It kind of strips the whole pop music vibe away, and you almost hear the lyrics differently on the acoustic version. So I would strongly suggest you go listen to that one as well as the pop version. I don't know. It's just, for me, I think it's really cool to get to experience the music in different ways like that. And you just kind of hear the lyrics differently. You hear it, the message in her voice differently. Strongly encourage you to go listen to that. All right, let's dig in. So the song opens with these lyrics. They want that yacht life under chopper blades. They want those bright lights and Balenci shades. And a fat ass with a baby face. They want it all. They want that complex female character. They want that critical smash Palme d'Or. And an Oscar on their bathroom floor. They want it all. So, I mean, it kicks in with kind of what I assumed, right? With the more materialistic feel or vibe. And she's very clearly saying they. She's made it explicitly clear from the very beginning. These are not things that she wants. These are things that the collective they want. Sounds like things that most celebrities are maybe known for wanting or putting on their wish list. And it does feel very stereotypical. Like your normal person off the street isn't talking about chopper blades or Balenci shades. So she's clearly referencing celebrities with a lot of money who would even have this stuff on their radars. Okay, back to the lyrics. And they should have what they want. They deserve what they want. Hope they get what they want. I just want you. Have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like you. We tell the world to leave us the F alone, and they do. Wow. Got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. Boss up, settle down, got a wish list. I just want you. When she got to the chorus, the very first time I listened to this song, I was just gobsmacked. Absolutely floored. I have never heard of a pop star saying that they're dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop, having a couple of kids, and settling down. It completely came out of left field for me. But at the same time, it's like as if she couldn't get more endearing and relatable. It's like, okay, let's pull out all the question marks and just make it very clear. This international multi-billionaire pop star wants some of the same things that I have. She wants to be able to just settle down and not be bothered by the world. You know that some celebrities must also share these dreams and wishes, but they don't go out there broadcasting this. I have watched a few of the interviews that Taylor did for her album drop. My favorite, besides the New Heights podcast, was when she went on The Tonight Show. It's a fantastic episode. Do yourself a favor and go watch it. It's so endearing. I love the friendship between those two and the history that they have and just the way that Jimmy treats his guests. It's so fun to watch these two, especially though. When they got to the part of the show where they were going to play the chorus of some of the songs on the album and discuss them, Wishlist was on that list of songs that they were playing. And Taylor described it as like in Happy Gilmore, when Happy goes to his happy place. That's what this song is for Taylor. This is her euphoria. Taylor Swift's euphoria is having a couple kids, settling down, dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. I mean, it's just so fantastic. Every time I hear this song, I can't help but get this like big, stupid, goofy smile on my face. She's done such an amazing job of making herself relatable to her fans that it's like, I want her to have all those things too. Like, I want her to have her driveway with a basketball hoop. Okay, back to the lyrics. They want that freedom, living off the grid. They want those 3 dogs that they call their kids, and that good surf, no hypocrites. They want it all. They want a contract with Real Madrid. They want that spring break that was effing lit, and then that video taken off the internet. They want it all. And they should have what they want. They deserve what they want. I hope they get what they want. I just want you. Okay. Lily had to Google what Real Madrid was for me. Even though it is the most famous, most popular sport in the entire world, we don't follow soccer in our household. So it turns out it's a really famous professional soccer team. Okay, cool. Makes sense that some celebrities would want a contract with Real Madrid. And then that video taken off the internet. I can't help but think that some portion of this is a burn song because some of these things just feel so very specific to other celebrity situations and stories that we've heard about over the years. I really think, though, the point she's trying to make, and she is absolutely making a point here. Like, let me be crystal clear in case there were any questions about what my intent is. Here are all of these things that celebrities want, and I'm going to let you know, hey, no judgment. They deserve what they want. I hope they get what they want. They should have what they want. She's making it super clear that, you do you, right? But I just want you. Have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like you. We tell the world to leave us the F alone, and they do. Wow. Got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. Boss up, settle down, got a wish list. And then it goes into the bridge. I made wishes on all the stars. Please God, bring me a best friend who I think is hot. I thought I had it right once, twice. I did not. You caught me off my guard. I hope I get what I want. 'Cause I know what I want. I just want you. So backing up a little bit. Please God, bring me a best friend who I think is hot. So, Taylor started her career her music career when she was like 15 years old. The dreams that a 15-year-old has, even when it comes to a romantic relationship, are so very different from the ones that we have when we're 20, when we're 30, when we're 40. But there's something that's so relatable about this line too, and it's just so simple and innocent and something that we all want, right? Like, we all want a best friend who we think is hot. And, I got mine. Bill is my soulmate, and he is absolutely my best friend who I think is hot. Again, so simple. Some people want that chopper life or that yacht life under chopper blades. She just wants a best friend who she thinks is hot. And when you listen to the song and she gets to the part where it says, I hope I get what I want because I know what I want. I just want you. The tone in her voice is so honest, and I would almost say vulnerable. Like, she can't hardly believe that it's actually happening, that she has legitimately figured out what she wants and she tangibly has it. And she trusts that it's not going anywhere. It's like she almost can't bring herself to say it because it's so hard to believe that it's true. Yet it is. So she goes back into the chorus. I just want you. Have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like you. We tell the world to leave us the F alone, and they do. Wow. Got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. Boss up, settle down, got a wish list. I just want you. And then she repeats the chorus one more time. And that's the end of the song. She concludes with, boss up, settle down, got a wish list. I just want you. So, let's talk about wish lists for a minute. My wish list has changed so dramatically recently. There's been a lot of changes. I've spent the majority of my life associating my self-worth and my value in the world based off my performance. I had to earn it. I had to constantly prove to myself, to the world, to the authority figures in my life, especially teachers and bosses. That's who I thought I was proving it to. Now, looking back and just thinking about where I'm at now, mentally and emotionally, it turns out I was trying to prove it to myself. I was having coffee with a friend today, and I told her it's like I was only as good as my next accomplishment, which meant that I was never good enough. Because as soon as I would achieve that accomplishment, it's like, okay, great, but I'm only as good as that next accomplishment. Hustling, grinding, and then being angry and resentful when I wasn't measuring up to other people's expectations. Well, it turns out those were just my own expectations that I was projecting onto people. But thanks to my phenomenal therapist and pharmaceutical medication, I'm in a much more stable place now, and I no longer feel the need to do that. I don't feel motivated to grind. And I don't mean that in a lazy way. I just mean I'm just at peace. Like, I know I'm enough. I know that I have value and worth. And it's not about what I do or what I can give or bring to people. I have value and worth because I am valuable and worthy. Period. Hard stop. So for the longest time, like, my wish list consisted of things like a promotion, an impressive job title, a certain dollar amount of income. Don't get me wrong. We make a great living. I appreciate that. We live a very comfortable lifestyle. All of a sudden, though, I'm realizing I don't need all of these big, bright, shiny things that the world says you have to be happy. I have this beautiful life that I'm extremely content with right now. And instead of pouring my heart and soul into the hustle and grind at work, I'm learning how to be content with what I have. And so my wish list right now, okay, I'm not going to lie. I want all the great, noble, honorable things. I want my family to be healthy. I want Lily to grow up happy and balanced and content. I want to launch her into the world with all the life skills that any individual would need to be confident and successful. I want my family to stay healthy. I want my marriage to stay healthy. I want to continue to invest in my relationship with my higher power and let faith always be first. All of that being said, I would die a happy woman tomorrow if I got to meet Taylor Swift. And at the top of my worldly wish list is 1000%. I want to meet Taylor, and I want my podcast to be so successful that she comes on as a guest. I'm going to put that out there. I'm putting that energy out into the universe. Let's cross all our fingers and toes. Please listen and share and do everything you can to help me get there. Okay, friends? or not Friends, because I'm not a kindergarten teacher. If you don't know that reference, go back and listen to episode 0. But legitimately, anything we can do to make that happen would be an absolute dream come true. Okay, I digress. So that's the top of my Swiftie wish list. I want to meet Taylor. I want to have her on the podcast. Beyond that, though, I want to give everything I have to these last 4 years that I have with Lily. She's in 8th grade this year. She'll be a freshman in high school next year, which I can't believe that I'm old enough to have a high schooler, but it's a fact. It's true. I just want to be present. I want to be present for my family, for my husband, for myself. I want to wake up every day and be a good person and have a good day. And legitimately, that's enough for me right now, which just completely blows my mind. And it kind of comes full circle. Like, this internationally known pop star who's a multi-billionaire is saying, I just want to have a couple kids and I'm dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. You know, here I am, this individual who has spent my entire life hustling and grinding, trying to prove my worth. And now I just want to wake up and have a good day and be a good person. And if I can do both of those things, then I have succeeded. Like, I've won the day. So, you know, I don't know what's on your wish list. I'm really curious what are your thoughts on this song, Wish List with $2 What were your initial thoughts? Please feel free to pop into the comments and share it because we would love to know. And, you know, I'm going to wrap it up with that. Thank you so much for joining us this week and breaking down wish list. I hope that you're able to take a little bit of time and figure out what your wish list is. And you know what? I hope you get what you want because you deserve what you want. Please tune in next week. We're going to be breaking down track 4 from The Life of a Showgirl titled Father Figure. And I am beyond excited to dig into this one with you all. So please be sure to tune in again next week. It'll be Thanksgiving week, but I still plan on dropping an episode, even with the holiday coming up. And, you know, until we meet again, please take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on episode 3 for Father Figure. Bye.